Alrighty guys, good morning. It is currently 4:08 a.m. I got up at 3:30 this morning. It's a Friday. As you can see in this title, this is going to be the day in the life of a personal trainer. Today I have a semi-light workload, pretty much just morning clients this morning. Let me show you what I got going on right here. So I'm making my breakfast slash lunch. I did have 1 cup of coffee already this morning, but what I do is I make my meals so I'm prepared when I get to work. So I did 3 scoops of this protein. I do 1 serving of this berry medley, 1 serving of this, 1 serving of this, 1 serving of this, and then 1 serving of the Reese's one, and then I let that dog and this dog outside. Like I said, so that's usually my typical morning. I have a 5 a.m. client today, so I like to leave here around 4:20. I'm gonna go outside, warm my car up, get ready, get my meals ready, feed them 1 scoop of food so they're not starving by the time everyone else gets up. But this is like a very standard day of the week for me. Up at 3:30, relax to 4, get out of here by 4:20, get to work around 4:45, and then I have clients throughout the morning. I'm gonna try to, check in and let you guys know what's going on throughout the day. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this breakfast ready right here. That way we can head off to work. And then this is what they also do. They like to play in the morning as well. But yeah, let me go get my breakfast ready, warm my car up, get changed. Also get my workout outfit ready so I can work out while I'm at work or after my clients and stuff like that. But yeah, let me go ahead and get my my little sludge bowl ready to go. By the way, this thing is also 70 grams of protein. Oh, and then I'm also going to have, let me grab them in here real quick. I'm gonna bring these along as well. These are my 2 meals in addition to my sludge. I have a vodka rigatoni, Italian ground turkey meal. Then I have a chicken enchilada meal right here. So those are gonna be my meals for later. This morning I did wake up again at a new low. It was 224.6 again. So we're down 12 pounds as well. So we're also dieting as well. So there's a lot going on. Alrighty guys, so it is 4:30 a.m. and we're finally off to work. A little bit delayed this morning. Just make sure my speaker's actually there. Just a little bit delayed this morning, not super delayed. Last night when I went to bed, I was a bit grumpy, grouchy, you would say, and so I don't think I was mean, but I think I was a little short with Rachel. So I just wanted to go in there and apologize to her. I didn't wake her up. That would be really fucked. That would be really messed up. She actually is getting up early to go to the gym today. But like I said, it's currently 4:30. I'm running a few minutes behind. Not like in terms of being late, but in terms of being on time in my world. Like I would like to be there 45 after 4 a.m. So 4:45 so it gives me about 15 minutes to kind of, put my food away. I'll show you guys as much as I can. Stuff like that. I'm actually gonna go up here and stop at this 7-Eleven, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick myself up a couple drinks. I think I'm probably gonna get Monsters. They're like 3 for $6.99. Oh, did you see Alani Nu went ahead and bought out Celsius? That's crazy, for $1.8 billion. I've been following Celsius since, I've been following them for a while. Or I've been following Alani Nu probably since 2016. Because the Hayden and Katie Hearn are from, Katie's from Ocean City, which is a city in Maryland, which is where I'm from, which I just think is pretty dope. But yeah, they bought it for $1.9 billion. Shout out to them. And I actually used to own Celsius stock. I sold it I made a crap ton of money. If you look at like their candles, like their stock over the last 2 years, I bought pretty much at the bottom, sold at the top. But I think their stock's up like 40% on the day of the acquisition, which is huge. I mean, Alani Nu was like the competitor to Celsius, and it looks like Celsius went ahead and took care of that by just buying their ass out. So we're gonna go in here to 7-Eleven, pick up a few beverages. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just pick up a few beverages here real quick. See if I can get this filmed for you guys. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead. I don't want them to see me filming. 7-Eleven people they take this shit very serious, which I, nothing but respect for on their end. Go ahead and turn my headlights off real quick. All right, we're gonna go with the monsters probably this time around. We'll go ahead and get them real quick. Cool, you guys can't see it, but we have 2 for $5 Ghost Energy, or 3 for. Oh, they don't have the 3 for $69.89 for Monster. So we're gonna do 2 for $5 Ghost Energy. That's cheaper than the 2 for $5.50 Monster Energies. So let me go ahead and get my 2 for $5 Ghost Energy real quick. Cool. We got the 2 Ghost Energy drinks here. God, it's cold out here. It's like 10 degrees today. Yeah, so we went ahead and picked up the Ghost Energies. Yeah, so we got the Ghost Energies 2 for $5. We got the sour watermelon, and we also got the Phase Up, which is one of my favorite ones as well. We got to get a move on. My watches, my Garmin watch is updating, which I don't like. But yeah, we got to get a move on. It's 4:36. Takes about 10 minutes to work. Put all my food in the fridge. Sit down. Go through my program real quick I think I have 5 clients this morning. Then work out a little bit later. I'll catch you guys when I get to the gym. All right, so here we are at work right now. Got my clothing for later. Just gonna put that over here, and my basket back here. In terms of outfit, right? So we got my Ghost Energy here, got my water here, I got my phone here, AirPods, keys. I need that to open up the office. We didn't bring a sweatshirt today. Normally I would bring a sweatshirt, but no sweatshirt for today. It's kind of dirty. I got these meals right here, right? So I got my Mighty Meals, I got my sludge. I gotta go put this in the fridge in the back. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out real quick. Make sure I bring my keys for that. I'm gonna go ahead and put those meals in the fridge. All right, so here we are. We have about 10 minutes. Like I said, I have my Ghost. I already put my food in the back. Sorry, like I said, I have about 10 minutes here. I got my food in the back. I got my Ghost Energy drink here. I got my water here. Now I'm just gonna, so typically what I would do when I come in is I usually do the sales report like the night before. I am moving on from this position. I'm moving into my own studio eventually. So because of that, I'm transferring duties to other coworkers of mine. So I don't really do the sales report anymore. But what I will do is I will go in and just check, because I just want to make sure everything's where it needs to be, right? So I'll go ahead and just double check everything. But like I said, it's pretty early in the morning. So right now, between now and 7 a.m., it would probably just be me here. Typically, nobody else will be at the gym until about 7. My girlfriend should be here soon to work out. So usually it's just me. This is like my ideal time. That's one tip too. If you're a trainer out there, an in-person trainer, step up to the plate and take the early morning clients. Like I have 2 5 a.m.s, 2 6 a.m.s, 2 7 a.m.s. So that's like 6 extra sessions a week, and that no one else is going to do. And there's a lot of people out there in the population who are looking for, they're looking for early morning sessions, but a lot of trainers won't do it. So that's a huge tip of mine if you're out there trying to make a career as a trainer. So yeah, I'm just going to sit here and kind of go over everything and make sure we're good to go, run over some programming, and we'll get after it. So let me go ahead and put my camera away. I need to go ahead and write up some programs here and get started with my client in about 5 minutes. But one thing I also did want to mention, I did get to bed early last night, 9 a.m. And I actually got an 86 sleep score on my Garmin, which is awesome. I needed that so bad. Usually Monday night, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, I get no sleep. I get an average sleep score 65 to 75, but I only get literally 5.5 hours of sleep, if that. Usually I'm in bed by 10, up by 3:30, so it's like not always the best, but I was able to get a really good sleep score. That's why I went to bed early last night. So it's good. We're feeling good today. So training should also be good. In terms of training day, I may or may not film it. We'll see. I'll definitely go over it. I want to do a 20 to 25 mile bike ride, probably a 6 mile run, and then a good strength training session. So that's typically what my blocks have been like. A nice run. A nice bike ride on the indoor bike, a nice run, and then a good strength training session. I think I have lower body today. I also need to get a membership to a pool so I can start swimming. I had a dentist appointment yesterday. I need to make a doctor's appointment coming up. I've been on and off the phone with DMV all day. 2 days ago, trying to get my Maryland registration in line. So just like a lot of administrative stuff going on in like my life outside of work. But yeah, like I said, this is just a day in the life of a personal trainer. So I kind of want to just give you guys insight on everything. It's a lot. It's not just training, especially when you're in my position as like a manager slash soon to be owner. There's just a lot of moving parts, and that's part of the business, and I love it, and it's okay. I love my job. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit more insight of balancing the job also with the personal, my personal expenses and stuff like that as well. Alrighty, guys. So we are currently done with the first client for the day. It is 5:50 a.m. I'm actually in our recovery room right here, which is kind of underutilized as of right now. We don't really have everything attached, but we do have these Hyperice attachments, as you can see right behind me here. We got two over there, two over here. And we have these 4 recliners right here, and these recliners are actually going to turn into, we have Hyperice compression things that we'll be throwing on. Super excited for that, especially like with me possibly, hopefully doing this half Ironman. It's gonna be huge. Just make sure my sound's on. All right, cool. So, like I said, it's 5:51. My next client's at 6:15. I just want to kind of, I'm not going to use names, obviously, but I just kind of want to go over a few things as a trainer, right? So when you get into this field, you get your certification, right? You go to school, whatever it is, you have this base knowledge, right? And like the education part is super important, right? Like that part is, that part to me is like when you go see a doctor, they have a doctor's degree. You just kind of assume that, right? And that's how it should be. I will say from a client's perspective, I do think you need to like ask your trainer, hey, what are you certified in, right? Like, so I'm through ACE, American Council of Exercise, and my nutrition certification is through ISSA. So when people ask, like, that's a good thing, right? You want them to ask, you want them to be intrigued. I've only ever had like one person, maybe two, but definitely one person ask me what my cert was through, and it took me aback a little bit, but I was actually it was pretty cool because that means we have a smart buyer on our hands. But anyway, so that part's super important, but the most important part of training, and this is just my perspective, this is what has helped me, is the relationship side, right? The ability to communicate with people, the ability to build relationships, to keep relationships, to be understanding with clients, stuff like that. Like that stuff is vital when it comes to building a book, right? Building up clients and maintaining clients. Also, the ability to kind of train like a bunch of different people along like the spectrum of people that come in for training, right? So this morning I trained a gentleman who, younger guy, already in shape, right? He can do a lot of things. So I put him through like a strong circuit cardio, but very like strength cardio circuit, 45 minutes. The next guy I have is, he's a man who's older. He's had serious health conditions. He's lived a long life. He's well educated. He's a professor at university, and for him, like, he can only do so much, right? But we do the best that I can with him, right? But each one of those people I have a strong foundation with, like so much to the point where the guy I'm about to train at 6:15 brings me coffee. Like he makes me a fresh pot of coffee every morning. He French presses it. I don't know what he does, but it's like super fresh, super good, super hot. It's delicious, right? So like. And then I have a client after that who I've been training for a long time, a person who's gone through cancer, right? They train with me 3 times a week. Then I have another older person. Then I have a younger gentleman later in the day who's in his 20s, right? And he's just trying to get good workouts in. So, like, I understand, like, the idea of going
deep into something and finding like your specialty as a trainer, and I'm all for that, but you have to kind of train everybody. And then down the road, if you want to get super specific, get specific. But I think that relationship that you build with your clients is super, super important. Find something with everybody. Don't be combative. And I shouldn't have to say that, but sometimes like trainers are combative. Like, don't be combative with people. Be very, very you got to learn how to read the room as a trainer, right? Like, it's important that as a trainer, you develop very good communication skills, build up great relationships with people, and you'll be successful if you can do that, right? If you can put your ego to the side, give people good workouts, remember their daughter's name, remember what school they went to, whatever it is, remember their injuries, right? Like, it's super important to do that. But I have 15 minutes. Well, no, 20 minutes. I got to go build out. I already built out the programs, but I want to go in and kind of check everything off again, just to make sure all the programs are where I want them to be. Then I have about a 4 or 5 training block, and around 10 o'clock I should possibly do some strength training. I'll let you know. But as you can see, like, my schedule is very heavy in the morning. I train about 40 sessions a week, and I'm not even kidding. 35 of them are all before 12 o'clock. So I train very early. It's just what I like. I like a quiet gym. I like it all to myself. But anyways, let me shut up, and we're gonna go ahead and finish up my morning, and then it's gonna be a chill day after that. All right, guys. So we have a 10-15 minute break here, and I'm starving. And I made this morning. I showed you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and eat this real quick. Like I said, it is currently just finished up with 2 more clients. It's 8:13. So I have about 10 minutes, more or less, to eat this meal. Right, so this is gonna be my first meal of the day. Keep it nice and light on my stomach here. Let me just show you guys what I'm eating. Then I gotta stop talking, eat it. Still finish up the coffee that my client made me. Boom, that's what it looks like, nice and cold. So nice little texture there. Look at that, that's what we're looking for, see? Not super hard, not super soft. Next time I'm gonna get it without the strawberries. The strawberries just make it really hard to eat it. But yeah, so we got this first meal right here. We're gonna be eating this. My sludge bowl. I think this thing is about, like I said, it's about 70 grams of protein there. 70 grams of protein. Let me pull up the total calories. I gotta pay for MyFitnessPal to get like a full breakdown of everything, which kind of sucks, but whatever. It's probably not gonna work. It's about 1,000 calories. This thing right here is about 1,000 calories. And the reason why is because I use the PB2, but also the sunflower seeds are about 160 calories. And then I use the chocolate chips as well. And I do have 3 scoops of protein in there, right there. So MyFitnessPal is not working. Let me go ahead and shut up, eat this, and then I will, oh, there it goes. 920 calories, this entire meal, which is pretty good. So we're gonna eat this and finish up. I got a nutrition consultation, and then we're gonna train 1 more client, and then probably work out after that. All right, so we have about an hour break right now, or probably about 2-hour break. I'm gonna do an hour and a half on the bike. The goal is 30 miles here. So we're gonna do 30 miles on the bike. I got a consultation, hopefully I make the sale. And then from the sale, we're gonna go to Chick-fil-A, pick up my girlfriend some chicken nuggets, and then come back here and do a 4-mile run. I'm already at 29 for the week. So it's gonna put me at 33. Then I have a Saturday to probably do 10. So about 43 to 45 miles a week. And then come back later and do strength training. So clients are done for the day. Just have a sale, a consultation about 2.5 hours. Then we're gonna go ahead and do the run a little bit later. All right, guys. So we did I look awful, like they belong out in the Appalachians. We did a 30-mile bike ride. I think it was an hour 30 something with a 19 mile per hour pace. I think average heart rate is like 118. Burned about 900 calories, 881 calories. It's currently 11:05 a.m. I have a chicken enchilada casserole getting cooked up in the microwave. 35 carbs, 13 grams of fat, 64 grams of protein. So that puts me at about 130 grams of protein. And then I have for later, I have a vodka rigatoni, which is going to be 41. So it's about 170 grams of protein right there.
and then I'm gonna eat dinner later tonight. I'm thinking about making like these buffalo, like these chicken nuggets, like these low fat chicken nuggets with like a tortilla wrap. Thinking about doing that with like maybe ranch, lettuce, and tomato and pickles. So we're gonna go ahead and eat this up. We have forks back here, forks right here. So I'm gonna use one of these forks. I have a consultation in about 40 minutes, so I have time to get changed, freshen up a little bit, put on deodorant, take care of myself a little bit, and then hopefully make that sale. And then after that, I'm done for the day. So I'm gonna probably go bring my girlfriend some food from Chick-fil-A because she really wants some, and then I'm gonna come back here, do a 4 mile run, do a workout, and then that's gonna be it for the full day. Mondays and Wednesdays are my long days. Mondays and Wednesdays I'm here from 5 a.m. to about 7:30 p.m. With a gap during the middle of the day. So those are my super long days. My client, my 3:45 client, is not coming in this evening. And actually, my client, the reason why I was able to bike so long is because my client got in a car accident on the way here, so he couldn't come in. That is what it is with the life of training, right? You're working on other people's schedule, right? You set people up, but things happen, especially now. A lot of my clients get sick, get the flu, traveling, getting in car accidents. Like, there's so many reasons why people can't come in, but that's, that it is what it is. That's the game that you play, hold people accountable, keep them consistent. That's my job as a trainer. So I do what I can do to take care of people. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and eat this meal, save the vodka one for later. I think I've already, according to my Apple Watch, I've already burned 1,300 calories today, walked 4,000 steps. So according to my Apple Watch, I burned about 1,000 calories on the bike, 119 average heart rate. But yeah, so let me go ahead and get my food. It's got 5 seconds left. I'm going to eat this, and I'll catch you guys next clip.
All right, guys. Good news, bad news, all the news. Good news is I did the 30 minutes on the bike. Felt really good. I already spoke about that. But I think I might have tweaked my hamstring a little bit. Up near my glute, so like upper hamstring where it ties in with the glute. On the bike, I'm not 100% sure the damage I did to it. Like I said, I hope it's nothing bad because like I've been finding my groove big time running and I don't want to stop running. So I think what I'm going to do for today, since I already have put 29 miles onto my feet, I've already done 29 miles on the legs today. I think I'm going to take today off from running. I did a 30-mile bike. I think I might just do like a mobility routine instead of the run plus strength training. I think I might just do mobility for my hammy. I don't want to tear it, right? Like that would that would break me, which I can't have that. Essentially what I'm saying is I can't have that. That would make me really sad. So I think tomorrow I'm going to go out and run probably 11 or 12 miles. We'll see. I might even end up running today, but I don't think so. I think it would be smart for me not to, and then get up tomorrow and do a 12-mile run. That puts me at 41 miles for the week. I just think that's the best course of action. Not excited for it, but I think, like I said, I think it's probably the best bet for my hamstring. I've been fighting like this pain in my like my pelvic area too a little bit, and I also went to the dentist. I could get some stuff done with my teeth, which kind of suck. But I don't want to risk it. I don't want to extend any injuries. So I think that might be the plan for the rest of the day. In terms of the job, right, which is what this video is, it's currently 1:30. I'm going to be back here later around probably 2:30, 3 o'clock to work out. And I'm done for the day. I just want to go home, let the dogs out, take care of them, kind of putz around a little bit. And then I will be back here at the gym. So that's the goal for today. That's the intention for today. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and head home. I just want to give you guys a quick update on the hamstring. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Hopefully it fades and goes away a little bit because I've been cooking miles and my VO2 is getting higher. My resting heart rate's getting lower. My HRV is getting higher. Like, I'm feeling really good. I don't want to have to stop running. So we'll see where that leads us, but let me head home, take care of the dogs, feed the dogs, and be back up here in about 2 hours. So one thing that I'm using here a lot the last few days for like mobility, but also just because we have one at the gym, I've been using this Hyperice thing right here. We're actually getting these 4 chairs right here. They're gonna have the compression sleeves. The one that you see like a lot of influencers using. We still have to install them. But this thing right here, actually my hamstring right here, so the injury is like right here, right there. And it's tight, right? Like I can feel it, but when I take this gun and I hit myself right there and kind of, rub it around a little bit, I can feel like it feels better. So I'm I would say semi-bullish that I think it's gonna be okay. But we're gonna keep hitting this thing, do a little bit of a workout. And I think I'm gonna try to rip 2 miles. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. But this thing right here, this Hyperice thing, and just a few other stretches that I've been doing, cat cow, dead bug, ones where I'm just kind of pulling my knee up and I'm rotating around, is helping a lot. And I also had a little bit of right hip pain, but I think that's actually fading a little bit. I don't know exactly why. I think it's because of the mobility. This is day 4 mobility, and it seems like it's working really well. So hopefully I'm gonna keep going with this Hyperice thing, and I think I might rip some miles on the treadmill. All right, guys, so we did not run. Decided it was probably a bad idea. I wasn't feeling so good, honestly. I mean, I felt like I could do it, but I don't think it was really worth my time potentially getting hurt. Let me just set this up so it's a way that you guys can actually see me. I'm not a pro. I'm sorry. I'm not a pro. So what we did was a upper body workout. It was about 26 minutes long. I did back, arm, biceps, side lateral delts, and I've been doing a lot of abductors and adductors. It's super important, like, it's super important, like, as a runner, that you build up your glutes a lot. That's why I think if you're somebody who's coming in from like already weight training, I think you have a huge advantage with running in terms of reducing injuries. I say that as I'm nursing an injury. But yeah, so I think I'm just gonna take the day off from running. I did do a 30-mile bike ride. I did do a decent workout, about 26 minutes long. Adductors, abductors towards the end. I also, like, I'm not even kidding you, I haven't done calves in about 2 years, but I'm lucky where I have big calves, so I don't need to do them. But just because they're big doesn't necessarily mean they're strong, right? So what I did was I went ahead, and I'm doing calves too, probably like once every 2 or 3 days, just to strengthen them, right? So they don't get injured as much. And I think I have noticed a difference there. I think that's where I get my most tightness for my calves. But yeah, so that was a workout. That was a day of exercise. I don't know why my watch isn't like just ending this workout. Anyways, so let me just kind of give you my Apple stats. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. So let me give you my Apple stats for the day. So we did, we didn't do as many steps, but we did 1,700 calories today, about 2.5 hours of workout, only 7,000 steps, 7,188. We're probably close to 9 by the end of the day. Normally I'm up around 20,000. But I did burn 1,000 on the bike. That's without running. If I did run, I would have got more. So the plan now is to finish out the day. I'm done with work. I got a couple leads that came in. I got to reach out to them, set up times for a consultation. I did get a lead early in the day, and I was able to set up a consultation immediately for tomorrow at 10 a.m. Saturday, right before my 11 o'clock client. Usually consults take about an hour. So the goal is to make that sale. I'm fairly confident I will be able to, because I think it was a direct PT lead. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. So the goal is to go ahead and close that deal tomorrow. Doing pretty good this month in terms as the company, definitely doing as well. I think I'm doing pretty good in terms of sales for myself, which obviously helps the company. But yeah, so overall successful day. I think trained about 6 clients, set up a consultation for tomorrow. So yeah, it's a good day. On average, it's between 6 to 8 sessions a day. I'm usually probably more. I'm usually between 35 to 40 sessions a week. That's considered full time in this industry.
But yeah, I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and end this video here because the work day's over. I'm just gonna go home, hang out with the dogs, make some food, hang out with Rachel. She's going out with some friends tonight. But let me go ahead and show you my final meal. Oh, I did have a Chick-fil-A sandwich. I didn't record that earlier. So I have about 500 calories left for the day. Right now I'm at about 3,000 calories today. I had this vodka rigatoni Italian ground turkey, 650 calories, 41 grams of protein. So overall, I still have 440 calories left for the day. Overall, I'm at about 230 grams of protein for the day. So I'm weighing about 224 right now. So it's about where I want to be. The goal is to always keep it above 200. Anything above 200 is kind of a bonus, right? So I had about 160 calories more of protein today. But yeah, it's a good day. So I'm gonna go ahead and have this vodka rigatoni. Let me take a bite real quick for you guys. This stuff is so good. These Mighty Meals, I get 30% off the website, so I eat them nonstop, but they are so good. But yeah, so that's it for the video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, stay in the life of a personal trainer. Let me finish this up, and I will see you guys next week. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend.